Hey YouTube family, welcome to my channel, Living Life with Mama. Now remember, before you start watching my video, make sure that you've grabbed yourself a cup of coffee, water, tea, or whatever you enjoy drinking, and you sit back and relax while you enjoy my journey. Let's get started. So in today's video, I will be going over my first paycheck of May. Now, the paycheck that I am getting today is what I worked last week, and I did not work a full week. So it is really low paycheck, but I also got partial child support payment, so that is going to help, but that's going to go towards paying for cards. So let's kind of see what we're doing for our first paycheck of May. The first thing that we're going to go over is my monthly bills. I went ahead and took all the tabs off and refreshed it. I did not cross a line through Target like I did with Upgrade because I do plan on continuing to use Target, but for right now it is completely paid off. And then Upgrade is completely off as we are sitting today. It is at a 0, and I'm just waiting for it to be updated with Credit Karma and to also see if any late interest fees come through. It shouldn't, because I think the interest had already hit before I paid it off. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of a waiting period. One, to have Credit Karma to update, and also to make sure that there's no late interest charges from the balance that I just paid off. But in my world, in my mind, this is completely gone. I already found out what I will be paying for Evergy, and it is $75.44, which is a amazing price for that because I budget about $100 every month for it. I went ahead and did the next month. I didn't do this on video. Let me know if you guys would like for me to make a video on how I do my monthly setup. I do this at the beginning of every month. So today is the 3rd, and I think I did it like on a Sunday or something while I was hanging out watching a movie or something. I did do it a little bit more colorful this time because it is my daughter's birthday. Her birthday is this day, and then we are doing her birthday celebration on Saturday. I don't know how that's going to work out because I'm definitely not going to be able to fit in a grocery shopping this day, and then this day is Mother's Day. So we may end up being a little bit delayed for the week of the 13th. But before we do that, I just want two things I just want to go over. First off, if you did not see my posts on the community page or not read my description in my shopping video, we lost internet completely for like a day and a half, and it so happened that we lost internet Monday night. It was because when I woke up Tuesday morning, we had no internet. I couldn't fix it and everything, couldn't figure out. So I went to work, came home, realized that the internet was still off, realized that there was no update or any notification, nothing. And so I finally called the internet people. They weren't going to be able to get out a tech until Thursday. So this is Tuesday night, and they weren't going to be able to get anybody out Thursday. I had worked a half day that Wednesday, and the only option they had was during the morning when I was already going to be at work, and then in the afternoon when my daughter was going to be at a doctor's appointment. So I was like, there's no way we can do it Wednesday. And then I had an exam Thursday. Wednesday, I was working a half day at my daughter's school, and I actually had requested to stay at the school so that I could study because I had an exam. Actually, at that point, I had switched it over to Saturday, and I also had an assignment that I needed to turn in. And I'm like, I can't go home and do my work because I didn't have internet. I can go to the library, but because I was going to have to get my daughter anyways, I was like, can I just hang out here? And they were like, yeah, that's fine. Just go hang out at the library or at the teacher's lounge, stuff like that. I probably studied maybe about an hour, and I got a notification that my internet was back up. So I was able to schedule my exam back to Thursday, and I passed. Yay. I have one more assignment. I just got it sent back to me for revisions. So I plan on doing revisions after I do all of my videoing, probably late Friday night. I have a lot to do this weekend. This weekend is actually going to be a really nice weekend. So I plan on getting out in the garden. So it is actually almost 9 o'clock on a Friday night. And I'm going to try to get as much as I possibly get done because Saturday and Sunday we're supposed to have really nice weather. And I think I'm going to go grocery shopping as early as I possibly can Saturday morning. And then that way I can get a lot of videoing done, get the editing done, get them scheduled for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So you guys get those. But then I spend most of Saturday, afternoon of Sunday out in the garden because I need to get stuff out. Stuff in my growing area downstairs are growing out of their pots. I can't really up pot anymore, stuff like that. So that's kind of my plan, is to have homework and videoing / editing done as much as possible before Saturday afternoon. And so anyways, I kind of got off track. So anyways, we had lost internet, and I just want to say I am so sorry for that. I know that like you guys are probably like, well, that's nothing you can control, blah, blah, blah. I just want to let you know, like it's really important to me to have these videos out on the days that I said I was going to do. And so when I lost internet, I was like, what am I going to do? Like, if the guy doesn't come until Thursday morning, I'm probably not going to get it out until Friday, which was today. But thank the Lord, huge blessing. It came back Wednesday. I came home, switched my exam back to Thursday. Then Wednesday, I did all of the editing and then was able to get the video out on Wednesday. I was able to study, get my exam done Thursday, and then also do my assignment Thursday, and then I just got it back today, and it needs revision. So anyways, so I just want to say thank you so much for just hanging out, not unsubscribing. I just, that is not something that normally happens. I was actually kind of upset. I was a little worried. I was like, what is going on? Like, the storm wasn't even happening when I lost the internet. Like, there was no storm going on, but who knows? We've also lost power several times this week. Like, we just lost power about an hour ago, and then within 20 minutes we got it up. I don't know if they're doing work or what. I don't know. And then also, my number 2 is, as of recording this video on May 3rd, 2024, we have 65 subscribers. Thank you. Thank you so much for all the subscribers, for liking my videos, for commenting on my videos, everything. I never knew that I was going to even have this many. This is amazing. We are definitely going to be able to hit the 100 subscribers before the end of the year. Once we hit that 100 subscribers, then I am going to make the goal as 200. So hopefully we can hit that 100 subscribers really, really fast and be able to get those numbers up. I am really excited. I just want to say a huge thank you for subscribing and just supporting me, and this is really going to be amazing. Now let's go ahead and move on onto the budgeting. Like I said, I got paid May 3rd. I only worked 3 days, okay, and I got $358.87, and then I got half of the child support, and that was $369.20. It came to a total of $728.07. Now, because I have 5 weeks of a paycheck this month, yay! My rent, I take $950 and divide it by the number of weeks, so 5. So 190 is what I have to put to the side for this week. And then the only bill that I have to pay for this week, that's my set bills, is my daughter's insurance, and that's $22.01. So that ended up becoming the total of $212.01, which leaves me with $516.06. So two of my credit card bills, actually one of my credit card bills is actually due this week, but I have 3 credit card bills that I have to pay this month. Yay! And I am paying 2 of them with half of the child support that I already get. I'm actually going a little over of the child support that I get, but it's just like a couple bucks. For Capital One, I have an overage of $60.82, so I'm actually putting $260.82 towards that Capital One payment. If you watched my previous videos, you know that I'm trying to pay as much of my Capital One off as possible, so that when we go on vacation, instead of carrying around a whole bunch of cash with me, I just have my Capital One card, and then if I use up that $1,000 before our vacation is over, I'm taking money from my vacation Capital One savings account and paying the bill off, or the card or whatever, to make that $1,000 go back down so that we can continue to enjoy our vacation. And that is all done through the Capital One app. And then Sam's Club is actually $12.23 over my credit limit. I am really sad about this because I got this card down to half. Almost half, actually. I got it down to like $600. My goal before I started doing my YouTube channel, my goal was to get it down to $500 and stop it there, and then just pay it off, like have a $500 budget. And I needed to go to Sam's Club, and I racked that back up to $1,000, and I'm pretty upset about that. But that's okay. We live and we learn. I only have to pay $40 towards that bill, like a minimum payment. So I'm going to go ahead and put $112.23 on that. And it came out to $373.05, which leaves me with $143.01. This is the majority of my child support payment. It is a little bit over because I wanted to make sure that I paid that overage plus $100 payment. That's why these are big numbers. So every month looks different, every year looks different, all of that. And I would be literally drowning right now if I didn't have the child support payment. And so I know some of you are probably going to be like, that's not what it's used for. But you know what? Just shush, okay? As long as it is taking care of the child, we are able to use the child support how we see fit. A lot of the charges that are on these credit cards is to take care of my daughter, okay? Like going and getting her shoes, making sure that she has food, all of that. Now, obviously, do I want to do that for the rest of my life? No, I want to be able to use this child support payment for those things instead of my card, but I need to pay off these cards first. So that is what I'm working towards, so then I can use her child support payment in better ways, like putting it towards her college, going towards like if she needs a new pair of shoes, that I can put that to the side from my child support payment. It's all stepping stones. I can't do this right off the bat. And also, I didn't used to always get child support payment. Okay, so I had to use cards, and then I had to figure out how to pay those cards off with the money that I got. I've also had up and down jobs where like I was making good money, then I wasn't. And then I was out of a job, and then I was back to working, but I wasn't making a whole lot of money. All of that kind of stuff. And so my circumstance and the way that I have budgeting and income and everything, I'm using this to my best ability, or what I believe is the best for me and my child. So with that being said, I am left with $143.01. How awesome is that? All right, now we're going to get into this. I do not need to put gas in the car because I just filled up. And then I'm going to do our normal 120 but I'm going to try not to use a whole lot of this. I'm going to try to see if there's a lot of stuff in our pantry, refrigerator, freezer that we can make our meals out of, and try to get as little grocery shopping done as possible. One, I also want to be able to get back home as soon as possible so that I'm not shopping all day long. I don't think I need any household items. There was something that I was needing. I was actually needing light bulbs. The light bulb in our hallway went out. Our landlords came over to check something in the yard, and her husband's really, really tall. And I was like, hey, would you not mind, like, checking this light to make sure that it's actually the light bulb that's broken and not the electricity? Well, so we took a light bulb from a lamp, and he switched it out and everything for me, and it works. And then I actually took it out of a lamp that we use all the time. And so and we just left it there because I was like, we need the hallway light because we can't see in our linen closet, coat closet, all that. So we really need it. And the weird thing is I use our hall light for when I check on my daughter because if it's just dark, I can't see anything. And so I'm like, we really need a hallway light. Well, silly me, the first light bulb that I took out for him to switch it was the one that we use all the time. So then I went ahead and got a light bulb out of a lamp that we don't use, like, hardly ever. So then with that being said, I did need light bulbs, but I don't think I need light bulbs anymore. So I am going to say no on this. Now, because I have 5 weeks, I'm not going to do any eggs this Friday. Or not eggs. I'm not going to pull any money out for here. I don't know why everything's so shaky. I wonder if it's because I moved my camera stand in a different place on my desk. I wonder if that's it is, because I was checking for the tightness and it's really tight. So I don't understand why it's doing that. All right, so groceries, gas, household. I am left with $23. So I'm trying to see if I need anything before I just put the whole $23.01 into my vacation fund. Like, obviously I could use these in a lot of things, but I don't think I do need it anywhere. Like dire need anywhere. Even if I were to put money with Mother's Day. I really want to put money into Mother's Day, but I think $60 is enough. So I don't think I should put any money in there. I'm just trying to make sure that I am very cautious with this money instead of just throwing it into vacation. But to be quite honest with you, there's a possibility we may not end up going on vacation. Or if we do, it's going to be even less time. Because I still have not received an assignment for summer school. And so if I'm not working summer school, I'm definitely not going to be able to go on vacation. Because the only reason why I went ahead and decided to do vacation was because working summer school would allow me to make up money to be able to pay for bills and set more money to the side. Because I think summer school, you get paid like the high rate for it. I think these are all my games stuff, which we're not there yet. I also need a laminating machine because I want to make new envelopes. I think I'm only going to be able to do one savings challenge today. That's a 2 and a 6. This is so hard. Do I want the $20 to go into my 50 envelope challenge, or do I want the $20 to go into vacation? Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I want to try to use as little of the 120 as possible. Even if I come home with the $20, I can at least put $20 into my envelope challenge. So I'm not going to do anything else on this. And that leaves me with 2301. 2301, and I'm putting it straight into vacation. 2301. Adding the 2301, it comes to $1,190.24. Now, $925 of that is going to the hotel. So far I have $265.24 for a vacation. Yeah. It's sad, but there's a possibility I may not go. So, but we'll figure it out. All right. So the other thing is that my daughter's having a sleepover next Friday night, and so I will be buying like things for her birthday, her actual birthday dinner, which she just wants tacos, which I will explain that in the meal plan. But I'm also buying like things for them to have snacks. They're wanting like a certain thing for dinner on Friday. They're wanting French toast for Saturday, and just like easy like sandwich snacky things for Saturday for lunch. And then we plan to go shopping, and then we plan on going to Red Lobster for dinner that night. And so a lot of that stuff, or not a lot, but that's what my meal plan is going to go towards when I do my meal planning for the week. I think the only thing I need to do is pull out the 120. Yeah. Which, honestly, I can just pull that at the ATM, and it's just 120. So I'm not even going to have to fill this out. All right, so I guess I'm not going to do a cash stuffing because all it is just $120 for the for groceries. And I can just go to the ATM and pull out 120. And so somebody had asked me how I did my budgeting, like templates. And so I think that might be the video that comes out on Tuesday instead of a cash stuffing video, since all I have is just the 120 for groceries. And then that also saves me a trip to have to go there, come back, record, and then leave again. I can just record as much as I can tonight. Tomorrow, as soon as the grocery store is open, I can go through the ATM at the bank, and I can actually do that before the bank opens, because the bank doesn't open until like 9 or 10, and I think the grocery store is open at 7, maybe 8, and so I can do it that way. So I guess you guys will be surprised for the video that comes out on Tuesday. So I don't need this either. Well, that's my video for today. I'm sorry that it's such a small budgeting, but that's just the way life is whenever you do not work a whole lot. That is like my income as a substitute teacher. I will say I do like my job. I don't like it when it's small paychecks like that, but it is what it is. I had no control over it. It was not my choice to only work 3 days, and so it's what it is. I do hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, please hit that like button. And if you're not, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps. It allows me to get out content like this to people out there who watch YouTube, so that they know that they may not be the only one that is struggling like I am. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.